post my Twitch link. There we go. Alright. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to make sure that everything is up and running here. Oh. I hear it. Give me a second. I don't have chat up right now. I gotta get out into the garage to be able to see anything. Malcolm has been super sick the last couple days. Ended up taking him to the vet yesterday. They gave me some antibiotics. He's been sneezing a bit, but yesterday morning woke up and he had almost like a 1/4-inch lump on his head. So his nose is completely clogged and a whole bunch of other crap. So been trying to get him to feel better. His nose has cleared up a little bit, but he still has this kind of lump on his head from his sinuses just expanding, and he's really sensitive, doesn't want anyone touching it. So sucks for him to have to deal with that stuff. Alright, I'm so kind of an annoying thing. Whenever I start these garage streams, I still have to like start a whole bunch of other shit. So my TV has to turn on at some point so I can actually read chat. There it goes. But yeah, he's essentially been sitting in the dark areas, either in the room I'm in or my closet or whatever. He doesn't want to deal with the really bright light. And I've been trying, when he's out, to just very carefully rub on either side of his nose and underneath his eyes to kind of get the sinus stuff to help start flowing again and hopefully make him feel better. Because I feel so bad for him. Like, I've never seen him like this. That's how bad it is. Like, what up? Dude, I was freaking scared. Like, I was like, what the hell is wrong? So worried. But doctor checked his lungs. His lungs are still good. His lungs are clear. And it just looks like it's just a sinus infection. I'm just now trying to figure out where that came from, because there's 4 cats in the house. Malcolm was the only one to have this happen, so that kind of sucks. Alright. So, let's see. Let's move some stuff outside, please. It is actually cooler outside than it is inside the garage. It's nice. We are getting to that part of the year. Helps to shut the trunk car. I mean, it's not like the battery's going to die. The battery's out of it. Still need to go get my other laptop here too. Again, guys, I'm just trying to get things set up here. I've got transmission. I've got the plate. Got it cleaned off yesterday, so it's good to go. Where the hell did I put that water pump? Okay, so I need to go locate where I put the water pump. Did I not? Hold on, gotta go back inside. Kind of annoying. Oh, shit. Hold on a minute. Camera 1. GH Legend, thank you very much for the raid, dude. Appreciate that. Try. There we go. And Cyber Blitz, thank you very much for the resub as well, dude. Time? Time? What are we doing? Just a mount? I think today I'm going to try to get the cylinder head back on, water pump, time it. Maybe exhaust and intake manifold, and then get it mounted to the transmission. Again, it's all down to how I'm feeling physically. If I get to the point, we might be putting this into the car tonight. I have no idea. So I just got to get parts so I can finish putting the engine itself together. Hey, no. We've got a younger cat here that is... I might let them into the garage. I'm not sure yet. I know Malcolm is just sick as hell. Hey, buddy. Hey. It's okay. Yeah. Alright, let me see if I can find this stuff here. Okay. Rear main oil seal. Torque markers. What is this shit called? I've completely gone blank. Loctite. That's what it's called. Bolt. Where did I put my water pump? I could have sworn that I had it with all this stuff. You know what? No, I put it on the steps, didn't I? Yeah, I literally walked past it getting down here. Okay. So let's take that. And those. I put all this stuff on the steps to take outside into the garage. And guess what? I forgot to take it out into the garage. Time. You guys are hearing that, the bot, right? When I do that? Sounds easy, but God, that is not easy. I'll talk about it as we go through things. The big thing, I mean, is everything has the steps you do it in. If you do it in the steps, it's easier, but yeah. All right, let me go get my other laptop. That's what I use to remotely connect to the stream PC so I can control it. Hey, buddy. Oh, and for some reason, my laptop decided to blue screen between when I used it and when I left. Are you gonna come out here? You gonna come out here? Come on. This cat has never been out in this garage before, so they're going to be exploring everything. Are you kidding me? Getting Windows ready, do not... I have done everything on this copy of Windows to make sure it never updates. Why is it trying to update? Camera 2. Yeah, she's exploring the back area. Oh, awesome, it froze again. Okay, so we're going to remove the batteries to completely shut it down. So for shits and giggles, let's swap the batteries just to make sure it's not one of those messing it up. No loose oil? No, that's one thing, is I try to keep this garage clean, especially after I do anything that has contamination, right? The big thing that's a contaminant would be that media blaster in the corner. And we literally, a few days ago, 4 days ago, I don't remember now. We completely cleaned that thing out, so there's nothing anymore. Why is this not booting up? Slightly concerned about that. Huh. So, my tuning laptop will not turn on. That's freaking great. And, oh, just caught my wire again. Why is this not turning on? There. I am getting caught on this little thing over and over. How old is the laptop? To be honest, it's probably the battery that's the problem. Now that I plugged it in, it seems to be booting up, but the battery, I need to take the battery, disassemble the battery, take the 4 cells that are inside of it out, get 4 brand new cells, and I have to weld the thing to make it a battery pack and essentially replace them. I've got a little special spot welder for welding battery packs somewhere. Just gotta find it. I mean, it's a tough book, right? The problem is they don't make anything like that nowadays. And it froze again. You gotta be shitting. I literally was using this thing earlier today. Like, they don't make things like this anymore that do the whole twist and rotate, and it's a touch screen. Like, they don't make that anymore. You can go back inside the house, buddy? Yeah? Okay, working on updates, 88%. Okay. So, it's freaking out because of an update. I swear I did everything on this to keep it from having to do an update ever. This thing should never have to do an update because it is a tuning laptop. Its one singular purpose is to tune my cars. That's it. The connecting and controlling my stream computer downstairs is just extra. Like, there's no reason for it to actually update Windows, and that blows my mind. Okay, we're logged in. The other cool thing is that it has a thumbprint scanner right there, so I can literally log in by just rubbing my thumb like that, and it's super nice. I think when this was new, it was Vista. Trackpad, the little circle, yeah. I mean, it still works just fine. But the only upgrade I've ever done to this thing is I took the spinning hard drive out, and it's running a SSD, right? Like that's the only change I've ever made to this. But it's nice because again, you can take it, this little latch here, you undo the latch, it spins. Now it's a touchscreen laptop. It's kind of hard to double tap. But you can see now here's my tuning software for my car, right? And I can sit there and do things like open up my timing map if it decides to unfreeze. There's my timing map showing all the degrees of timing my car has. I can open up my requested air-fuel ratio of the car. But yeah, it's super nice little laptop. And then like everything in here for tuning, like you can hit all the buttons with touchscreen. So you can go through all the different stuff for all that thing. Plus you can bring the brightness down so it can actually be seen by the camera maybe. So, and then there's the 0 to 60 and quarter mile time stuff. Do I have a third one? No, I don't. I don't have a third one. Okay. But yeah, we're not doing that right now. I need to control my computer downstairs. Yeah, it's more than enough for car tuning. Just connects via USB. If I wanted to, I could actually upgrade to a Bluetooth connection. However, the Bluetooth connection does have a little bit of a delay, which, because I don't want the delay, I use USB to minimize the delay. Okay, why are you... Turn my damn Wi-Fi on, please. Wi-Fi. There it goes. Okay. And connected. Log in. It's midnight, have to work in the morning. Take care, dude. Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate it. Alright, so we're going to connect to the stream PC. And standing right here, I've got the air conditioner right there. I am going to quickly build a noise profile. Can you guys hear the air conditioner right now? Because hopefully you shouldn't. Alright. Did it again. Every time I walk past this vise, metal arm reaches out and grabs me. Alright, cool. Laptop is now connected to the stream stuff. Awesome. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to... I just brought this stuff up. No, that's not the water pump. Shit. Hold on. No, the things that I brought upstairs just a moment ago were the motor mounts. Where did I put the water pump? Oh. Slime. Oh. trying to remember where I put the water pump now. Camera 1. All right. Cylinder head is right there. Is that it? What's this? Yeah, this is the Flying Miata timing belt kit. So that is the timing belt, the valve cover, both pulleys. Sweet. Cool. There. I know I still have the head gasket downstairs. Special left-handed drill bits. Those are really, really good when you break something and you're trying to drill it out. If you drill it out with a left-handed drill bit, it's not only drilling it, but it's also attempting to pull it out too. All right, so this is the material that you use to mark all your torqued bolts. So if it develops a crack later on, you can immediately visually identify it. If it's bad, here's Loctite, red and blue. I think today we're primarily just going to be using the blue. I don't think there's anything that we're going to be red Loctiting today. And then I still have the front and rear main oil seals. The front main oil seal goes right in there. Fill up that gap so the oil doesn't come spilling out. And that one actually has a very special installer tool that I have somewhere at the desk over there. So we'll have to locate that as well. Pause music. Volume 15. Okay, this is like classical music going on right now. All right, let me see if I can locate this water pump, because this is now going to bug me. Okay. Make sure. No, I have clear silicone here. No car parts in this. Cat that was outside in the garage just a moment ago. Super affectionate to me now. Whenever I show them like a new thing, they're usually really skittish. Hey Malcolm, how you doing, buddy? How are you feeling? Well, I can say the lump on his head is drastically down from where it was. So, that's good at least. Right? Also, since I've got the little garage camera here, I did finish painting the front of my Oculus Rift. So this is now a cover. So, Oculus Rift, this was clear. I've now painted it satin black, and now it actually clips onto the front. So I can put the googly eyes on it, and you can actually tell it's got googly eyes. Right? Yeah. He's been to the point where he can barely see out of one eye, and the other eye was his main eye. He can now see out of both eyes at least, right? He's only been on the antibiotics for a couple of days, so essentially supposed to be giving him that every day until it's gone, so I'm going to be doing that. Where did I put this water pump? I've got a scribe. I've got a torque wrench. I've got another scribe. That is a number 10. That is a third scribe. There's my gasket. Need that, please. So, got my gasket. The water pump was in a box, and I'm now trying to remember where I put it. Oh, you know what? Knowing my luck, I probably placed it in the car, which I just shortly pushed outside a little while ago, didn't I? That's probably where it is. Because I don't see anything else here in the room in my basement. Sorry, I'm just doing a walk around to see if I made sure that I didn't put it somewhere dumb. Because it's a decent-sized box. It's a frickin' water pump, right? See, like, I'm remembering bringing it upstairs, but I don't remember where I put it. That's really confusing me now. Got my mallet. What was this box? Well, shoot. See, now I thought I brought this thing up here. That seems to be what my streams are, is I have misplaced a part and now need to try to locate it again. It's not in the engine bay. Not in the... I swear, every time I come out here to try to do one of these streams, I thought I had everything set up to start doing it super fast, end up not being able to do anything because I'm missing one stupid thing. Okay, those are motor mounts. I don't know where I put this damn box. Yeah, I'm gonna end up finding this thing in the stupidest location. I just know it. It's not on the race seat. Wait a minute. What is that? Oh no, okay, no, that's the exhaust manifold. It was a stupid little cardboard box. Wait, is that it? Oh my god, there it is. Found it. I probably walked past it 3 times. Because I don't know why, I was looking for a different box. I was looking for a plain cardboard box, not one with a big old graphic on the side. That's my fault. I really need to find a better place to put my drinks down. Hey, the red chair has a spot for a drink. Put that in there. Water pump. So this will go right like... Yeah, right like that. And it does have a couple gaskets. So make sure that those don't get lost. Need to get the water pump hardware. I need to relocate my big digital torque wrench. Now that's another thing. We might be doing some welding tonight. Not exactly sure yet, though. Let me see if I can find a couple things over here. First off, I need to find the water pump bolts, which I think would be down here. Butterfly brace, front roll bar, fuel manifold. Nope. Throttle cable. Water. No, okay, never mind. No, that's the water pump pulley. Want to keep that out, though. Want to try to do that outside the engine bay. Oh. Intake manifold. Air conditioning bracket. Oh no, I have an unlabeled bag. That's never good. Intercooler bolts. Air conditioning condenser bolts. Front bumper. Bumper bolts. Exhaust hardware. Air conditioning bolts. Radiator bolts, passenger side, under tray, bar again, fender drive, what is that? Oh, fender, okay. Water pump. I do need to also replace the O-ring for the dipstick. So, the way you use this stuff, it literally is, once you get a bolt torqued down, all you do is you take it and you mark a line from the bolt to the area behind it. Let's see if I can get the camera close here. That's literally it. You take it, you do that, it dries, and if this bolt loosens itself at any time, this will crack cleanly. That's all it's used for, is just identifying if a bolt came loose or whatever. Like that's literally it. It's such a simple thing, but it helps with knowing. You mark it after you torque it, and then, come on, break free, there you go. Come on, break free. Can't tell if the camera is focusing on it or not. But come on. What are you doing, you piece of shit? Come on. God, it kind of wants to dry out really quick, doesn't it? There you go. But essentially everything from now on that I took down, I'll be using that on it. A lot of this I'll also be using the blue lock plate just to make sure it doesn't come loose. I've done it again. Where's my damn paper towels? Alright, gonna go get some more stuff. Trying to think here. I've got the water pump. I need to go downstairs. I need to get alcohol and more of my special paper towel stuff. Shop towels, I think is what they're called. They don't, no lint. Or they don't rip as easy or something. Up and down the steps. Hey, buddy. Your head's looking better, buddy. I also need this, because we are putting in head studs as well. Where's my alcohol? There's my alcohol. Need that for cleaning. And one more thing of paper towels. Actually, sorry, hold on. I do have to change something out. Do have a drill battery. Let me get a fresh one. The other one can go on the charger. Yeah, the cats are not used to me stomping around in my boots. Usually I'm always just in my tennis shoes. But since I'm working with stuff today and I don't really want it washed on my foot, I decided to get my old steel toes out. Alright. I forgot the head studs. Did I not bring those out here? Also, where the hell's my torque wrench? I didn't get that either. Damn it. Buddy, you're not going back out there. Working on heavy stuff. Okay. Alright, I have the head studs. I put them on the counter where I can see them when I come up again. Now I just gotta find my big-ass, super precise torque wrench. Where did I put that thing? I mean, it's not like it's small, right? It's only about 2.5 feet long. Where's Where did I put it? How do you lose something that damn big? Put it underneath the desk. So many times I'll be like, oh, I need to take this thing upstairs, so I'll slide it underneath my desk to remind me, and then I completely forget where I put it. There it is. Buddy, I know you're not feeling good. I know, buddy. I'm sorry. Just keep making sure you're still drinking your water. Okay. Now we might be on the way to actually no. I just realized I still got one more thing I gotta find. Boo. Alright, so got some head studs. So I've got ARP mains and ARP head studs. Here's my badass torque wrench. There's that. I also went and bought this. So because I'm trying to get the toolbox more and more sorted, one of the other things that I'm going to be able to do now is, at least with files, I actually now have a proper handle that I can pop the files in and out of. Of course, now I'm trying to find a file to show you guys, and I can't find a file. There's one. But yeah, now you got this thing. It slides up in there. You tighten this end. Come on. And now it's in there and you can file properly. So, along with the what are called file cards. File cards are what you use to clean a file. These are also very, very useful. So again, that's a file card. It's got a whole bunch of little metal spikes, and you use it to kind of just clean the teeth out. Do it a lot more when there's like, when the file's full of like aluminum shavings, because aluminum's a lot softer. But not having a file card is no fun when trying to clean stuff. Okay, so the last little tool I need to find is right there. So this is, let me move in front of here. This is a piece that is custom made by Flying Miata. Nowadays they actually have a 3D prints that you can print that will have this. But all this thing's used for is this goes over this, and it's got a lip on the inside that only lets it go so far. But this is what you use to press that oil, the front main oil seal on, because it can be pushed too much. And if you push it too much, guess what? It doesn't seal oil. If you don't push it enough, it doesn't seal oil. So, yeah, I bought this. This is probably like 20 years old now. It's an old piece, but it still works absolutely fine. That was way before I ever had a 3D printer. Now, if I decide to try to do welding tonight, it's going to be broken up into a couple different things. One, I need to practice welding, because if I'm going to be welding, it's going to be TIG welding, which I don't have a lot of experience with, and I need practice with, and yeah. So let's see. I gotta get bolts cleaned so they can go in without all this oil and crap all over them. So let's get a pair of gloves, please. So it's kind of funny. Everything that I'm doing from now on, I've done before. Okay? Everything with putting the cylinder head on, the timing, putting the water pump on, I've done that in the past. All the other stuff, getting the pistons and everything in, that was all the new stuff to me. So, yeah. Oh, crap, I just thought of one more thing to do. Shit. I gotta go back downstairs and grab some tap. I do need to run the taps over these bolts after I get them cleaned off. Make sure they don't have any, like, gunk in the threads. Forgot about that. But I think, double check here. There's one. There's two. You can also fix that latch. Oh, I think Malcolm went upstairs. He's not down here now. I don't know where he... Did you see Malcolm go which way? I don't know. I have one more tool thing down here with sockets in it. Where did it go? Why am I not hearing alerts? Sam Hammersball, thank you very much for the resub. Appreciate that. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Hold on a minute. Is it because... time? Is it... Why is that not playing? Okay, I've got... Somewhere, I have a box with a bunch of sockets. Whatever, let me get the taps upstairs first. Oh, there's Malcolm. You can go to bed, buddy. It's okay. Go on. Okay, on the tool cart is my hole solder, which we don't need. However, on the top, what are these? Are these my sockets? Those are my sockets. Sweet. Cool. Eulocator, what's up, dude? How you doing this morning? Evening? It's technically 11:38. So right now it's evening. In another 30 minutes it'll be morning. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, so at this point, I am messing with chemicals, and I do not want cats out here. So we're going to take the water pump bolts, squirt a little bit of brake clean into here, let that soak for a bit, because it's only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6 volts. Does brake clean leak through plastic bags or something? Because holy shit. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really funny. I have the old O-ring that the previous water pump came with. Which, oh no, where's that? Okay, good. I was trying to say, yeah, new water pump also has an O-ring. We're good. I was slightly concerned there for a fraction of a second. Sore as a log, that's never fun. Yeah, all 6 of these. Grab one. I think it's this one. Is this the kit? No. It's a good tap kit, but it's not my really good one. I think this is the better one. Yeah, that's what I wanted right there. All right. All right, so first things first, I need to figure out the thread pitch of these bolts. So that's what this is. On here, you can see that one says 0.9. Well, you see 0.9 written on that one. It's either going to be 1.25, or 1.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those 3 out. Right? And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on here. And right there, I was right the first one. So 1.25 thread pitch, if I can get it to focus. Yeah. You can essentially see how, come on, damn it. Camera, focus, please. You can see how the gauge is matching perfectly, 1.25. So now that I have the thread pitch, I'm going to go over here and find the size of bolt, which is probably, just guessing, an M8 maybe? M8 1.25. Does it thread on? Yes, it does. Cool. All right. So all I'm doing now is I'm just going through and just cleaning the threads out to make sure that they're completely clean. Before I put the engine together, I went in and ran a tap through all of those bolts to make sure that they were clean. So, yeah. So the actual block itself is completely clean. This now goes into this tool. Essentially, it's a ratchet. So now I just gotta get a wrench to hold on to this. Probably a 12, maybe. I don't think it's a 10. Definitely not a 10. Yep, it's a 12. I'm going to be using a few of these tonight, so let me move them all over here. Right now, these things have like a little bit of rust, so that's why I'm just making sure the threads are nice and clean. Doesn't take much force to do it, but so yeah, just making sure everything's nice and clean. Some of them, you can see how that one's got a lot of like gunk on it. It's just making sure everything is looking good. You don't want a bunch of trash inside the thing. Also doesn't help that I keep bumping the switch to reverse the ratchet. So the welding I need to do. Let's talk about that a little bit. In the stock form, water pump goes right here, and the water intake is on this side. And the piece that the Miata comes with, it comes out, and then it bends this way, and then it bends out again. And that entire piece is designed to go around the power steering pump. I don't have a power steering pump. I'm never going to have a power steering pump. If I ever put a power steering pump on this car, it'll probably be an old Volvo electronic unit, which won't need to be bolted anywhere near the engine. So, yeah. Okay, so I gotta double check something now. There's only 4 bolts that actually go onto the water pump on the front. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the last 2 are those. Let me double check and make sure they are the same thread. They are. Cool. Alright, so as I clean a bolt, I'm just gonna thread it into where it's going essentially. 2 down, 4 to go. Keep dropping my damn tap. Please stop falling out. You don't have a notch in you, do you? You do not. Interesting. It's not helping that this 12 ratchet that I have has this head that keeps rotating on me. Let me see if I can find a 12 that does not have that, because that is a pain in the ass right now. I literally have a ratchet on the tap side. 11, 16, 18, 15. And the other side, 12, right there. That's what happened to it. Alright. Alright, there we go. Hopefully don't have to fight with that anymore. I'll be hitting all these things with a little bit of brake clean to make sure all the grease and all that crap is off of it too. And then when these go in, I am going to be using blue Loctite on them just for, because they will be susceptible to vibration and stuff. But I mean, here, let me get this up on camera. These 2 bolts look the same when I started. You can see how just running it through the tap really cleans up the threads a lot. So. As long as I don't keep hitting the little... Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me reverse that. Maybe putting it on the inside will make it harder to hit. I'm really wondering why the hell my alerts are not playing properly. I wonder if the Streamlabs disconnected. Maybe that's why. Actually, no, it shouldn't be. No, I know exactly what it is. Because I am on my garage scene right now. I'm not on my regular gaming scene, and my garage scene does not have those alerts. Give me a second. I need to go onto the remote thing and move a couple things, couple browser sources over. I just realized, I was like, hold on a minute. There's an alert. What else? I don't remember what this browser was. Oh, no. Don't need that. That is just a random effect thing that I had made. Okay, that was my bad. I had completely forgotten to set those up previously. Okay. I'm gonna switch to these gloves. Time. We might be trying to set up another microphone as well here tonight. I'm not sure yet. Okay. All 6 of those bolts are now cleaned. Let me quickly go grab something. I'll be right back, and we will move on to the next bit. All right. Had to find my phone because I do need to be doing some Googling here to find the, what is it called? Torque values on all these bolts. Where's my wire? Damn it. There it is. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't pinch it. All right, Miata water pump between 14 and 19 foot-pounds. Okay. 14 to 19 for everything. Good to know. 14 to 19. No, I don't think RTV goes on this. Let me double check that too. Yeah, okay, so no RTV. Let me hit these 6 bolts with some brake clean. Make sure that they are clean and all the dust is off of it. Try to make sure my bolts don't go down this grate. I mean, if it goes down the grate, it doesn't matter. It's only about a foot deep, but whatever. What's this? Okay. Letting those dry. Gasket goes on just like that. The other gasket in here goes on that right there, which is the side piece. And that side piece is the one that we might be modifying, maybe. I'm not sure yet. Okay, now, I'm a little bit curious with this. They gave me an O-ring. Where the frack does this go? Where does this O-ring go? I don't remember the water pump having an O-ring anywhere. So this is really confusing to me. Dig out the Haynes manual? That is true, I do have one of those. Just for shits and giggles, let me grab a old water pump and just see if it's got a... Where would it put an O-ring. Because this thing's dirty as fuck. I think I actually have two. Yeah, I have two water pumps over here. So let's grab both of those. Both of these are absolutely filthy. So you can see one of the previous owners put a bunch of blue RTV on this one. What the hell is that? It's just nasty. But I don't see anywhere on here that even the other one, this other one's cleaner. It doesn't have a thing either. So I'm a little bit curious with that. Now, let me grab the Haynes manual and see if it has anything. Because, which, we were just looking at my Haynes manual the other day, weren't we? Where did I put it? I think I put it somewhere over there. Let's see if I can locate that now, after I get a drink. Hold on. I think I see it. Yeah, there it is. General engine overhaul, cooling, heating, air conditioning, fuel and exhaust, engine electrical, clutch, driveline, brakes, spare, steering, suspension and steering. I'm guessing cooling, heating, and air conditioning. 3-1. Yeah, 3-1. Water pump, removal and insulation, page 7. Oh wait, no, hold on. Water pump, section 7. Oh, I see. Water pump, here we go. Insulation. Clean the bolt threads and threaded holes into the engine to prevent corrosion and sealant. Remove all traces of old gasket material from the sealing surfaces. Compare a new water pump to old to make sure they are identical. Now, this is where it's weird. The Haynes manual says, apply a thin film of silicone sealant to the new gasket and install it in the water pump. You're not supposed to do that. Carefully mate the water pump to the engine. Yeah, I do not see anything with a O-ring. Okay, let me do the Google again. Well, I would if I remember where the hell I put my phone. Where did I put my phone? Shit. There it is. Okay. So, I have so many searches for Miata water pump today. Miata water pump O-ring. In fact, first thing, on Miata.net, you must gently pull the flange toward the front of the car to release the O-ring. The new water pump comes with a new O-ring. Replace the O-ring. So, I have a 97, same as me. It's not immediately obvious to me what we're talking about. To be clear, I need to remove the flange, that is, attaches to the right side of the water pump. If you're looking at it, in order to get this O-ring and replace it. Oh, I know what it is. Okay. Never mind. Okay. The moment they said that, I knew exactly what they were talking about. Yes, it is an O-ring, and yes, I need it. It's not on the actual water pump itself. It's for another part later on as I put this engine together. Let me see if I can locate this thing, however. Because once you see it, you'll be like, oh, yeah, that makes complete sense. It's just, unless you have the part in hand, it does not. The problem now is remembering where I put this part. Old oil pump. Where? Okay, yeah. Problem now is finding it. Where did I put this thing? Brake Master. Oh, it's always great when I can't find parts, right? Oh, somewhere in all my stuff, I have a little water neck. This is trying to remember where I put it. I've got air intake stuff over here. That's an air pump for an RX7. That doesn't look good. Over. Well, that's kind of annoying. So I know I had it. I was just looking at it the other day. How do I do this? How do I keep doing this? Maybe underneath here? Also, are you... No. Or are you? 1 1/8? So let me show you this entire thing. You have this big piece, which is now dripping oil. This is, water lines go into this, and water goes around it, and it helps heat up the oil prior to the car starting. And I am missing the giant O-ring. Well, that's no good. There's supposed to be a big giant O-ring right here. So that's not going on yet. But that nut right there, is what that big thing's for. Let me see if I can figure out what happened to the frickin' O-ring for that. See, I have a second engine over here. And this one's never been taken off. So I know it's going to have the O-ring on it. And I really need that O-ring. Yeah, there it is. Now, it's kind of funny. There's a lot of people that for tracked Miatas, they actually take this thing off, because on a tracked Miata, you actually need more oil cooling than oil warming. The reason why I'm keeping mine, and the reason why I want the oil warmer instead of the oil cooler, is my car is street driven, so I want it to get up to operating temperature as fast as possible. Once it's up at operating temperature, it's absolutely fine, and I can always add an oil cooler later on, but yeah. All right, so as you can see, big giant orange silicone looking O-ring thing, which needs to be on there. And then this, the only part that I'm trying to remember now is what orientation we're in. I think these two went up, because I think this one comes out and goes to the throttle body, and this one comes out and goes this way, but I will have to figure out that orientation here in a moment. Let me clean this oil residue off of my hands and the motor. Get these little bits of rubber off the top of those bolts. That stuff is now dry. Get rid of that and make that look a lot cleaner. Sweet. Alright, let me go wash my hands again and get this crap off of them. Now the really skittish cat is staring at me. What's up, buddy? Trying to get the cat to follow me. You come out here, buddy? I guess not. That one's not going to follow me. Rappy, yeah. That's painted. That is a silver enamel. Really nice stuff too. I ended up because I had the machine shop go oversized with the pistons. I had them put it into their tank and clean the block afterwards. And then when I brought the block home, I got this stuff. VHT engine enamel, specifically the universal aluminum color. Yeah, it's really nice. Like this is what, like you can see, this is the raw block. You see it's not super clean, but it's down to bare metal. But the actual block itself cleaned up really, really well after it got the paint on it. So there's that at least. All right. Yeah, let me finish getting this thing on the side on there. Okay, so again, to Google, got to figure out the torque value of this as well. Miata oil warmer torque specs. .22 to 28 foot-pounds. Nice. Cool. So, I have my big giant bolt, or do I? No, it's over here. Of course I set it down over here in the puddle of oil. Let me clean that off again. I don't need the other engine's bolt. Virtual reality is looking just like reality, right? You want to know the craziest part, the fact that you bring up the whole VR thing. There is literally a game called Wrench. Pause music. There's a game called Wrench. I played the demo years and years ago, and the entire premise of Wrench was the developer had a 3D scanner. And that developer took their real car, a Mazda Miata, and they decided they wanted to 3D scan everything. So they did. And he made a video game out of it. Essentially, the Wrench video game has you taking apart